All right, so the things you do to fit more games in your arcade. This has become a huge project just to get another cabinet in. So what would you do to fit another cabinet in? A big cabinet like a Hydro Thunder into your arcade. What will you go through? Well, this is what I'm going through. And I think it'll look good when I'm done. Okay, so this is the wall here, and so we need 30 inches from here to there for the other Hydro Thunder, and we have 28 inches to here, not 30. So we need to take off 2 inches here, which is about that, and about 3 inches in there is the beam that holds up the stairs right there. So there's a beam underneath this that holds up the stairs, and it goes to about right here, which is like an inch or two more than I need for the Hydro Thunder to fit in this spot. Measures out, works. If I take down this faux wall right here, and I was thinking just take down the faux wall all the way to this, where there's a 2x4 here, I think, and then I'll make it look nice right there, all the way down to the floor. So the faux wall from here, we all taken out, all the way up to this beam. Cut this right along here like that. So all that whole faux wall will be gone, and that beam will be exposed here, which is just a white beam, just like that. It's just a white beam, and then we could decide if we want to put something to make the Harry Potter room underneath the staircase here any bigger or closed in or whatever, or we can just leave it open. So there we go. All right, so the things you do to fit more games in your arcade. So as I showed you before, I need to tear out some of this wall. So basically I start tearing down drywall. I'm going to take it back to this beam here, which is the support beam. All this other wall is just underneath the stairs, where I have more monitors and stuff in there. You can't see it because there's no light in there, but anyway, just going to finish this up and clean up the mess and stick another Hydro Thunder in there right next to this one. So all right, so what do I need to do? I need to take off all the framing here. This is just framing that goes underneath like I said, underneath the stairs. That just is for looks. There's no support, anything. This is the support beam right here. So I should have plenty of room to be able to go back, because all I needed was 2 inches or 3 inches, and this is like 4 inches there. Well, let's see, that's what, about 3 inches there. I think I needed 2.5 inches. So it should give me just enough room once I do that, and I'll fill in the carpet down here to match, and we'll be good. So yeah, I'm just going to take this all the way here. As you can see in there's some old monitors that I have. So I'm going to take it probably all the way to this beam here, and I'll just make that look good. And that beam will be there, but it'll be easily enough room to fit another Hydro Thunder in this spot. Woohoo! The things you do to fit arcade machines in. So yeah, I got this Hydro Thunder working, and just need to make a new bezel for it. Anyway, so there we go. I will show you what I have after I tear out this frame. All right, here we are. We're listening to some music and tearing out this wall. It's getting more open. Yep. Alrighty then. Okay, I'm just finishing up cleaning up, tearing out this wall. Obviously I will make it a little prettier, but now Hydro Thunder will fit in there. Just got to finish this up a little bit, but this is what it's going to look like. So we'll just clean it up and make it look pretty. All the seams and trim and stuff, and stick a Hydro Thunder in there, because now I have plenty of room. Woohoo! And I got a lot of dust on my Hydro Thunder over here, so I'll clean that up again too. But all right, I'm happy about this. This is going to make the Hydro Thunder fit in here, and then we'll have two of them right next, side by side. Go right in here to play. Hopefully have enough room to squeeze in there and play them. All right, next step, finish up the clean. Okay, so there they are, both side by side. Obviously don't have the seat yet in for that one. I might put a shorter game here so you can access them easier. I don't know, but it's gonna work. Alrighty then. Woohoo! Yeah, I mean, I still have, what, like an inch? Barely an inch of room there, playroom. Yeah, I mean, perfect fit right in there. So, woohoo! Alright, so when I decided to put this other Hydro Thunder in here, as you remember, I had to tear down that wall back there, over there, to make it fit. And what it did was it made everything on this row not fit, so I'm moving everything around, see if I can get everything to fit. And this is kind of my new lineup here. I'll show it to you all after I'm all done and stuff, but I think I'm going to do it this way. Got the off-road over there, which needs a little extra room because two players face this way and that way when they're playing. But I put the asteroids there instead of my my Junior Pac-Man, which I still need to do the side art on. As you can see, it has Mappy underneath the Junior Pac, which is the original cabinet, and then they converted, factory converted. But anyway, and the Tron was back there where Hydro Thunder is, so that's gonna go here, and this is where off-road was. So we'll get that to work. And as you can see, I put the Monaco GP over here, but it used to be right here in the arcade, and that's because I gave a nice path to walk through here. But I am going to be putting Donkey Kong Jr. there and see how that fits, because Donkey Kong Jr. is all the way over here. And what I'm going to do is I'll just slide these two down. I'm going to put the Junior Pac-Man here because it has the tall marquee, which would match the pinball machines. I think it'll look really good there. And then also I'm going to move all this artwork over here where the Donkey Kong Jr. is going to be. So anyway, so I'm going to move the Excite-A-Bike over to that wall and take all that. I mean, this has become a huge project just to get another cabinet in. So what would you do to fit another cabinet in, a big cabinet like a Hydro Thunder into your arcade? What will you go through? Well, this is what I'm going through. And I think it'll look good when I'm done. So yeah, I had to cram those down a little bit because this is where the Mappy used to be, but as you can see, the tall marquee for the Mappy would stop right here, which pulled it out way over here. So this gives me another 6 inches or so to be able to get into the Hydro Thunders like this, so people can play doubles. And hopefully people can get in and out. Anyway, I might even move the off-road over here where the cliffhanger is on the end, because that might even be better. I might move that off-road over there. Boy, it's a lot of work, but hey, this is my fun area, so I'm going to make it fun and the way I want it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and tell me in the comments what you would do to be able to add another game in. Would you take down a wall? Would you rearrange everything? And you know, so basically, as you can see here, I mapped out all my 25.5 inches and 24.5 inches games right there, and then Donkey Kong Jr. how that one's the skinniest, and then well, except for the minis. Anyway, and then or cabarets, whatever you want to call them. I think these are actually called minis, but yeah, junior pack and Tron are 24 3/4. Anyway, so I mapped all that out and did it all on paper to figure out what would fit where the best. Woohoo! All fun stuff. All right, well, we'll get everything back in order and come back here in a little bit, and I'll show you the rearranged look of the arcade. So there we go. Okay, so here's the layout. Sorry, my voice is a little bit off right now because I had tonsil surgery, had tonsil removed. So anyway, check out the layout that I have. I had to make the Hydro Thunder work over there in the corner. So I did put the off-road at the end of the aisle here, which gives you more room because the Monica GP has a lot of space in between the two. Also, then did Cliffhanger and then Berserk. And then I did that Hydro Thunders. And then the Tron went there. And this row here is pretty much the same, except for the Asteroid used to be where Off-Road was. And then I put Junior right here. Junior, Donkey Kong Jr. right there where Monica GP used to be. And excuse the little mess here. We're doing laundry down here, so the most played machine in the whole house. Everybody asks me what's the most played. It's the washer and dryer. Anyway, Junior Pac-Man right there. And the Zack song goes in front of the washer and dryer when I have people over. So I just slide it over there on sliders. So that's the way it is. That's the new layout. I am having a couple problems with the Hydro Thunders, which I'm going to fix. One, they not syncing together properly, so I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with that. I bought a new Ethernet cable and it didn't work, but anyway, not playing best together. And the feedback for the steering wheel went dead, so I have a couple spare steering wheel cases. We'll see if the feedback motor on those are good, which makes it harder to steer. This one is working, so it's easier to steer this one, but it's hard to steer when you don't have that feedback pulling you back to the middle of, or straight, pulling you back to straight. All right, so there we go. Hydro Thunder is in place, and you can't even really see the wall that I tore out unless you really look hard. So there we go. Let me stand back here so you can see it all together there. All right, nice. I love it. So everyone, keep playing some games, fall in love with some video games, especially these old classic ones. They're all fun, and have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't make any money off this channel at all because I don't have enough subscribers. I need 1,000 at least, and who knows if they'll change that by the time I get 1,000. So please like and subscribe my videos, and I don't post often, so if you want to see them when they come out, also do the notification bell. All right, have a good day, and may you get a high score.